From WKYC Studios, this is What's Next with Russ Mitchell and Lena Lai.
Tonight, we continue to follow breaking news on a deadly explosion that tore through a steel plant in western Pennsylvania. Within the past 90 minutes, we have learned that a second worker who'd been missing has been confirmed dead. That brings the death toll to 2, with 10 others injured. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us. Russ has the night off. The explosion happened just before 11 a.m. at the Clairton Coke Works, a U.S. steel plant, which is about 15 miles south of Pittsburgh. That's where we find our Peter Fleischer. And Peter, what is the scene there like tonight?
Lena, it is a somber and heavy night here in this small steel mill town. Remember, generations of families have worked in plants and mills just like this one. So today's deadly blast comes as a complete shock to this community. We now have clarity on how many lost their lives, but still so many questions remain. After the deadly blast that nearby families described as thunderous, one victim was identified early. But crews spent the entire afternoon searching for more missing workers underneath the rubble, only to discover the worst.
Unfortunately, as the rescue and the search continued here this evening, I'm here to report that we do have now a second deceased worker.
The final numbers: 2 workers killed, 10 injured and hospitalized. Allegheny County officials claiming it took 15 different fire departments to put out that fire left behind from the explosion, while 20 medical service agencies provided aid.
They worked hand in hand together at the scene to work very methodically through that scene based on information shared as to where they thought the best location would be of the worker, and they were able to successfully find him, unfortunately, deceased.
Experts will spend the coming days trying to figure out what went wrong inside the Coke Battery area where this explosion took place.
There's lots to be investigated, validate everything that occurred here, and our crews will continue to be here assisting U.S. Steel in that process of reviewing what occurred.
Because all the workers have been accounted for, the local state of emergency has been lifted and nearby families are able to return to their normal routines starting tomorrow. But as you heard, emergency personnel at the local, state and federal level will remain on scene in the coming days, trying to determine exactly how this tragedy took place. Reporting live in Clairton, Pennsylvania, Peter Fleischer, 3 News.
All right, more to come. Peter, thank you.